from Kilipohe, Ike Kaniloa, Halipohaku. As you can see, we have refrigeration. I don't know if this was in the last one, but I'm putting it in anyway. We have a refrigerator, and do you see back there? Those are an internet router and a Wi-Fi router. So now we have cable high-speed internet right to little Holly. And what else is going on in here? Not much. Let's go on outside and see what's going on out there. Today's a big day. Pouring concrete today. All the forms are done and backfilled. I was in a major panic that I wouldn't have enough people, so I posted on Facebook to a group that we belong to. Oh, this is new, I think. We put down some rock. A little bit of rock in there, a little bit of rock in here, just so we have a little bit better walking path. So yeah, I posted to a Facebook group, and I got a guy from there, and I texted a guy that I had met when I bought some tools from him, and I got a guy from him, and my neighbor was driving by, so I asked him, and after asking a million people to come by and help out with the pour, and nobody saying they would do it, I ended up with 3 more guys. So I probably could have paid for a concrete pump without what I'm going to have to pay them, but that's what it is. So that's better. Right on the line. Spent a little time yesterday just going over the forms and making sure that things are square and parallel and everything's in position, because you can see I backfilled around the forms with some base course so that the concrete doesn't blow them out when it goes in, and I think that moved the forms around a little bit. So spent just a little time, just the little tweaks, 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch there, to try to get things in position. So I think we're good. Jim's coming at 9 to go over it all again and make sure that we're all fastened down properly. And the concrete truck is coming at noon, 12 o'clock. And hopefully the chute will reach all the way into these guys, and we'll only have to wheelbarrow that one, and that one. But now that we got 6 guys and 4 wheelbarrows, which I bought 2 just for this, with the idea that I would sell them on Craigslist later. So the roofing for the shed, I sold that because of this trench. Things are, I couldn't build the shed. The shed's supposed to go over here, and I'm not sure how long this trench is going to be here, but it's here now, and there's no plan for the shed, so we're just going to buy a plastic shed from Home Depot, 7x10, and either, level that out over there and put it over there, or level it out over here and put it over here. This is the catchment area, or the pad for the catchment tank, and I spread some base course out on that, and of course this was a big pile, about this high and as wide as this, and I shoveled that whole pile down. It was 15 tons of rock, and Holly helped out. We moved it all up, loaded the poly cart here full of base course and towed it up there, and then shoveled it out. And we're just a little bit shy, so I went and got some other rock, which I ended up getting the wrong kind, but it still works. So after we're sure we don't need any more on the foundation for backfill. I'll go ahead and put it on this and leave it. Spent a little time working on the junk pile back here. It was really dry last couple of weeks, so that really dried out all this dirt. Made it easy to break down and screen out. So we, put like big chunks like this into the screen here, screen it all out, get all the roots and sticks and stones and everything else out of it. I took a lot of it to the transfer station, but there's a bunch of rocks that came out of the pile there. And strain it out, and then because it's really kind of muddy earth, mix some cinder into it so it gets some drainage, and then we take it up and put it in some new flower beds, which I'll take you up and show you. This is the one of the little planter boxes we've got going. This is some ginger that came from the back, and you can see this is what you end up with from that dirt. So it's dirt mixed in with cinder, and as it rains, the cinder kind of bubbles up to the top because it's light and fluffy. But this is probably a foot deep back here, or right here. And we got a poa-kinnikini tree and some tea plants and some lavender, and we're gonna plant those. Probably poa-kinnikini is gonna go right here. Yep, there it is. Cable. Woohoo! This is more of this dirt. So all of this we had to sift by hand and then get the cinder into it, mix it up, and then bring it up here and dump it up here. Brought up a lot more loa fern from the back and different places around, put it in. And other little ferns. These guys are growing in the back. So just got to keep an eye on it and make sure not too many weeds and crap grow up in it. That piece of razor grass right there. Pull that out. But it's Hawaii, stuff grows. Okay, well, more footage later from the concrete pour, but I want to get this update uploaded so you know what it looks like when we start. Aloha.